I'm going to call the meeting to order. Special meeting.
No.
Regular meeting of the Easton Housing Authority, Tuesday, September 16th. It is a special meeting.
It is
5
special.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Roll call. Commissioner Christian Sheedy.
Here.
Commissioner Tebow.
Here.
Commissioner Paquin.
Here.
And Commissioner Burrows.
Here.
And Commissioner Dennis Sheedy is present.
It's not our typical second Tuesday, so it's a special.
Agenda item number 1, June 23rd, 2025, minutes for approval.
I make a motion that we approve the June 23rd, 2025 minutes.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Agenda item number 2, the August 12, 2025 public hearing minutes for approval.
I'll make a motion that we approve the August 12th, 2025 public hearing minutes.
Second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Agenda item, can I go to number 5 and take these? They are, no, I guess I'm going to do these one by one.
Yeah, you kind of do, I think.
Yeah.
Not
Financial statements, I think.
Yeah.
All right, agenda item number 3, the June warrant in the amount of $695,276.65.
I will make a motion that we approve the warrant for June 2025 in the amount of $695,276.65.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion regarding the June warrant?
I had a question on the revolving fund, the list of checks, a payment to Aquapoint for $7,448, and it says it was an alarm call?
Yeah. There was a problem with the alarm system and it had to be fixed, and they came out on overtime for call. It's part of their contract.
So it was, of course, night or weekend or holiday?
I don't remember the exact date.
Yeah, no.
But it also had, I believe it's the O&M is in there as well, which is, off the top of my head, 6,000, I think, typically, 4,800.
Okay.
So there were 2 alarm calls, right? One on 6-4 and one on
One would have been the call, and the other might have been the repair.
6/17.
Oh, and this, here we go. So, yeah, 14,000. I'm going to work for Aquapoint.
No, it's,
Do they give us an itemized on that? Or do they just submit
no,
a
it's
bill?
part of the contract. They don't itemize it, they tell us what's going on. That we have to put that out to bid every year. There's not too many companies that, they manage the whole wastewater treatment system, kind of at their mercy. A lot of the components too, because the system is 10 years old, are starting to fail, so they try to give us a heads up when they think something's going to go.
Yeah. I deal with a sprinkler company like that. It's like they write their own check.
So the alarm goes off, they show up, they do something, they have to fix it, right? Because the
Yeah,
alarm's
well-
saying it's not functioning.
They silence.
Usually the alarms go off because of the water levels are getting too high, and there could be a problem with the tanks.
Yeah.
So they can be here for a while. There's always a different scenario. I can pull the bills if you guys want me to provide them next.
It just seems pretty high for a service call, that's all. I'm not,
Well, it probably has the O&M in there too. Usually if it's on the same
Parts
bill
and
with the operation and maintenance,
And that's about 6,000, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head,
Because
truthfully.
I didn't see any other there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're monthly, and it depends on when they get them out.
So-
Yeah, it's 6,500 for the O and M.
So the after hours calls more than $1,000.
Yes,
instead of
yes,
75.
oh, yeah. And if they had to do work on the system as well.
And on the next one as well is references to hot water heaters here at Parker and Building 9. It was $2,000 for two, and then the next one, which I guess we can wait till we get to the next warrant, but,
Different buildings,
no,
there's there's 4 per building, 2
okay,
per door, if you
Yep.
will.
yep, 2 on each side.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So they all decided to go at once. They had a pact. We're all gonna-
Sometimes they do, so we
Yeah.
usually buy the hot water tanks ourselves, because it's cheaper to do that, and then Wolf installs them. So Dan will go to Plum Supply, pick them up, and then Wolf will come and put them in.
Okay. Alright, so I think, sorry, I jumped ahead on one.
We'll kind of put them together.
Yeah, they can.
Any other questions or concerns regarding the June warrant? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Agenda item number 4. The July warrant in the amount of $502,214.05.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion by Commissioner Tebow, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion regarding the July warrant?
I think we already had that, right?
Yes.
So kind of,
It was premature, but we added together. So it's looking actually on the housing choice voucher payments. And there was one, check number 2207 to Glenn's de Valletta for $4,722. I was just curious, is that one tenant or two? Do you
Yeah,
know?
it could have been on hold or a mid-month lease where they had to pay half the month and then
And
the
half
other. Yeah,
in the full?
yeah.
Okay.
And I know, for instance, on the Avalon one, that's the $6,000, that's 4 vouchers.
Yeah, Avalon, I figure, is got to
We
be
have all
more than
different
one.
Avalons, there's
But
regular
when it's just a
Avalon.
single name, I'm always
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a little nervous about
Yeah, let's
payments.
just
I don't know
one
why. Then
You
again-
do have some that are $3,000 a month for one, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get it, but I figure doing my due diligence, I need to ask.
Absolutely.
any other questions or concerns regarding the July warrant? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Agenda item number 5, the August warrant in the amount of $295,068.18.
I will make a motion that we approve August warrants and $295,068.18.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Chris Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion regarding the August warrant?
One question, Kathy, I saw you paid the Bridgewater Housing Authority, is that for one of the relocations?
Correct, yes.
I had a question about check number 10276 to Service Master for $16,000 for extensive cleanup biohazard.
Yes, that's twofold. It is, $11,000 of that bill was the flood, in which, that's our portion. The bill was actually $14,000 for the flood, a little over that. We have a $9,000 deductible. UHLC would not cover the asbestos testing because it came back negative, so we have to now pay that.
I
They only cover it if it's positive and the remediation is needed, but they wouldn't do the work unless they did it. And then the remainder of that was for a very bad unit that I wouldn't have had the guys going while they were out, that they cleaned out for us.
The what?
No, this was another unit
A
in
separate.
addition to,
Okay.
yes.
So, is that new from EOHLC, that they're only gonna pay if it's positive and there's work that has to be done?
First,
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Cindy Saversky, I actually sent out an email to her and requested they cover it. She said, well, they'll only cover it if it tests positive. If it's negative, they don't cover it.
And they tested multiple locations.
Well, we knew there was no asbestos in that building, it's true, but they have to test it. Service master wouldn't go any farther until they test it.
Have you heard that?
No, but I don't really deal with that much.
I'm in the wrong
And we
business.
usually have asbestos, so it's not an issue.
Okay. All right, well, I didn't mean to rat you guys out, but anyhow.
Haven't got a positive, a negative result yet. Any other questions or concerns regarding the August warrant? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? That is unanimous. All right, I'm going to combine 6, 7, and 8 with the board's approval, and it's, what we get in August will show what happened in May and June.
I agree with that. They're cumulative, so looking at
Is there a July? Is July this?
July is the latest, yeah, July 31st.
So it's May, June, July.
Yeah, we haven't got much yet.
That says August.
Yeah, it is.
It should say July, my error.
All right, I will make a motion that we approve the financial reports, or receive and place on file, I should say, for May, June, and July from Milton Shaw and Robillard.
We have a motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion regarding the financial statements for May, June, and July?
I just want to comment that both of them are running at small surpluses, and it's nice to see with the management agreement that it's still running well with.
Yes.
And Kathy and I'd already asked her pre-meeting, actually I shouldn't have, but the $4,047 maintenance equipment under expendable equipment.
That's the Pro Press gun that the guys got for one.
Went $47 over budget.
I know, but they bought the crimping tool as well.
Yep, you need that crimper to go with that press.
It's better than burning the building down, isn't it?
Or flooding it out.
Any other questions or concerns regarding the May, June, and July financial statements? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Agenda item number 9, certificate of substantial completion, fish number 088080, window and siding.
I will make a motion that we approve the certificate of substantial completion. Can we do with final as well?
Yeah.
We lump
finals
those
next
together,
month,
is that
yeah.
okay, Mr. Chair?
Fine with me.
All right, I'm going to make a motion that we approve the certificate of substantial and final completion for the window siding job at Parker Terrace 088080, and there is a final payment due of $87,987.
60 cents.
Oh, 60 cents, sorry.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any discussion regarding the substantial and final completion of the window and siding?
Punch list is all
Yes.
punched out.
Minus any grass coming in necessarily, but it's been a tough summer, we couldn't use the water, so.
So there's, what are they going to do for that? Anything for you?
And strictly, we're gonna be starting the paving?
And run it all over again.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah.
So they're going to accept all that.
Yes. And how many of us don't have crabgrass these days? I don't know about you, but I don't have a lawn.
My experience, we do have experience with this, and we held the contractor feet to the fire over and over and over again, and after they wasted months and months of time, with the credit court, I don't know if you were there, Dennis, we just had to say, okay, we're done. You know, we have to provide the water and make sure that
All right,
it just,
all right, that's what I mean, you can't help it if nobody's watering, you can cut the grass.
it was a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. Very hard to make that all come together properly.
Would be too much water in the washers away.
That too.
We'll
Well,
tell
the
them for that.
birds just eat all the
Come back.
cedar. Yeah. Bird just eats
Sure,
it.
put hay down.
We have a resident turkey that eats it.
Yeah, it's got a very full tummy.
Yes.
All right, we didn't vote on that, right?
No.
Any other discussion regarding the certificate of substantial and final completion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed, unanimous. Agenda item number 11, Section 8, Utility Allowance Schedule for approval.
Old Colony did the study on this and released them effective for June 1st.
Has Todd reviewed this?
Yeah.
And is it a significant change from?
It's more than 10%. I know in shortfall discussions, they thought that maybe some utility savings would help out, but they're higher than what they were. And I mean, that's everywhere.
Yeah, and I know electricity has gone up
Yeah.
significantly. Natural gas is bumped up. This seems very low. I know I couldn't heat my 5-bedroom house with $160.
No. No. Not
I don't
even
have a
close.
5-bedroom house. I don't have a 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
You just hypothetical.
Hypothetically, yeah.
I would entertain a motion to approve.
I will make a motion that we approve the utility allowance schedule for our housing choice vouchers as presented by Old Colony in accordance with Taunton Housing Authority for all housing types and bedroom sizes of apartments. For heating, cooking, water heating, water, sewer, all of it.
Yeah.
For every utility you could possibly imagine. You could put that right on. So,
We have a motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any further discussion regarding the Section 8 utility allowance schedule? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Agenda item number 12, CMAP scoring, fiscal year ending 2024.
wrote right on that. So I will make a motion that we receive and place on file the CMAP score that lists the Easton Housing Authority with a 96% score, and we are consequently, or I should say, the Housing Authority is a high performer by HUD standard, which is phenomenal, and congratulations, Kathy, that's a big deal.
Couldn't have done it without Thompson's help.
Well, yeah, well, you put that deal together and it's worked beautifully, so.
Yeah, it has.
On the payment standard, Kathy, what were they looking for there?
Because we're in a small area FMR, and we have to call around to all the different towns to get the payment standards to match up to the files that they selected. Taunton had to do that, and there was some confusion as to whether we used if somebody was recertified, we used the year they were in payment standard, but they wanted what it would be for this current year, even though their recert wouldn't have been, because of where our calendar year falls, it makes it a little more difficult to do the CNAP sometimes.
I found the small area fair market rents to be very confusing.
Yes.
And I found that HUD is not a one voice on it.
They're not.
Congratulations on the
Thank you.
high performance. Oh, second, did you second that already?
Nope, nobody, you just did.
So we have a motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Tebow. Any other discussion regarding the Section 8 utility allowance schedule?
No, the CNAP.
CNAP, I'm sorry. I'm one off here. I already checked it too. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. All right, agenda item number 13, fish number 088084, sidewalk replacement award in the amount of $609,000. With the total cost of $1,169,530.
Well, this is great news.
It is, and it all stems from Commissioner Burrows starting with that sidewalk at the Lee Circle. This is where that all started and turned into.
We'll take every dime they want to give us.
Yes, once you had a paving project in your CIP, they did a paving award, and as long as you had one in your CIP, they added to it. It still won't be enough to do all we need to have done, however, it's,
It's
It'd be nice to
significant.
get
It's not a,
more.
I mean, that's a large paving
Yep.
contract. It's a very large paving
Mhm.
contract.
Do you know when this is gonna?
it already has been fished, it has a number, hopefully by spring.
If I can give one warning on it, we have this in Brockton also. There, someone else, one of the boards I sit on has one. They're having a great deal of difficulty getting the architects, engineers to get the papers up to. for bid.
Mike Carter had somebody out here last week or the week before with a drone going over
Excellent.
everything,
Who's
so.
Mike Carter?
GCG.
Yeah, GCG, he's doing our
Engineer.
septic too.
He's a
He's
civil
very good.
engineer. Yeah, I was thinking that we want to refer to him as an engineer, not an architect.
Okay.
I saw that somewhere and I was like,
Okay.
no, he's not an architect, he's an engineer.
He was the one that helped us with the lease ramps too, many years ago when they wanted to do the ramps like this. And Mike Carter's very good. He's very swamped though.
Yeah, okay.
His
well,
Yeah.
son is now on his, in his,
Oh, I did not know that.
I'm
He's
pretty
also
sure.
doing the septic at Barrows and Day Street.
Mike
The
kind of did a
engineer
ton of projects.
The engineering on it?
Yep. He's very good.
I've known Mike Carter for years, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
But again, he's that good that everybody, he
Wants him.
Yeah, he's swamped. So,
And what I heard is just what you said, Kathy, is anybody who had a paving contract in their plan, they have said, do it, go.
mhm.
And so the market for people who design this stuff is being
Yeah.
flooded. But it's another step.
I know, absolutely.
It's all good.
That's a huge step actually.
There's a couple good paving contractors out there, that's fortunate.
Hmm?
There are good paving
Yeah.
contractors out there.
Yeah.
So all sidewalks, nothing with the roads or anything? All
Road, no,
sidewalks?
they'll try to do everything. They might do an alternate with some of the roadways. I think they're calling it the sidewalk, but ultimately it's going to be roadways as well.
Yeah, that's a big number for
Yeah.
sidewalks.
Yeah. It's a nice number.
I like it.
Yes. I must agree.
Yeah, anytime they offer money, they get more.
community center
Yeah.
too.
No, silly question, they work with the tenants or whatever, safety-wise, when sidewalks
Yeah.
are ripped up and that type of thing?
Oh, yeah. We do. We try to, if anything, we over-notify people. We try to do our best to do it, like we did it with the siding and the
Yeah.
windows, yeah.
Just where it's actual sidewalks, but
Mm-hmm.
some
Yeah.
folks are challenged walking.
We had a huge electrical job at Manning Tower yesterday, and we put up like a horse all sorts of caution tape. It
People
was all
walk right
dark
through
and people pushed it to the side.
Yeah. No matter what you do,
Yeah,
I get it.
Woman says, I'm going down to do my laundry. We're like, we don't have any electricity, man. You're not doing your laundry there.
I've had signs
brought her
like,
washer.
game changer, all this other stuff, and they come in, hello, hello.
it gets challenging.
The thing of it is, that's a single entrance, right?
What,
That's a single entrance
at a
to the,
least? Yeah,
at
but they
least,
do,
so
they typically would do
for
half the
safety
road,
vehicles.
then the other half of the road. Yeah, so you'll have the seam going down the middle.
If not, Donna, if there's a safety issue, you'll have tires going down the middle.
I mean,
Fine.
really, when we did the half circle ones that
Yeah.
were done, that went pretty well. We knew what they were doing when they did that one, so,
They drive on
Cross.
it, they drive on it pretty quick.
yeah.
Any other discussion or concerns regarding the sidewalk replacement?
So did we receive replacement plan on
Yeah,
this one?
I think so, yeah. I just, it's more of a FYI on your work, there's nothing to really vote on yet. Unless you don't want the money.
I did not say that. I think I've said twice, take the money and run.
I know.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Burrows, for your input in getting that done. Greatly appreciated. All right, moving on, agenda item number 14, unpublished PMR 2025 results.
So it's unpublished, so I know that you're just notifying us as the board. The way I read this is the most important things that we do: occupancy rate, great, no finding; tenants accounts receivable, great, no finding; annual plan, that's not as important; adjusted net income, no finding; operating reserves, no finding; board member training. I have found this system to be almost impossible. Do you know who isn't trained now?
They won't tell me.
No, they won't tell
no,
me either.
no.
And I have a board member, and they won't tell me who it is.
Yep,
And I ask my board members, they're like, I don't know, things seem fine to me. And then the certifications and reporting submissions are the tail wagging the dog. Stop doing the important stuff and go sit at your computer for hours and do our paperwork.
Like I was just saying to Kathy, it's like they came up with a new one called, what, chart? And it's like, okay, and it's probably stuff they already have. God forbid they extrapolate the information and get their own report. No, you gotta do it all over again, usually, like from start to finish, to satisfy them.
But just as a board member, the occupancy rate and tenants accounts receivable, very important,
Yeah.
obviously. And adjusted net income and reserves, are we in trouble? No, everything's
No.
fine there. The other things are superfluous to the operations and mean nothing to the people who live here.
correct.
It's just-
You're right.
It's frustrating.
And it's not a publishing year, so we don't have to sweat it. I say that
No, but next year,
facetiously.
we'll still be wondering who's not trained.
Yeah. Yeah,
I called, I asked, I said, can you send the notice to me so that I can work with my board members to make sure it's done? No, we cannot do that.
right, and that happened last year, in the publishing year, same thing.
Yeah, it's frustrating. And you have, you know, a board that's volunteering to do this, and Kathy, it's her full-time job, she could certainly take a look at it and, you know, reach out and say, hey, Tom, you need to do this training, here's a link, here's how you do it.
Mhm.
I mean, I've had board members come into my office and said, okay, use my computer, because they weren't that, you know, but they won't allow that. It's frustrating.
I used to do it for the past Senate board member.
Yeah, it only makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, especially with the resident board members, a lot of them don't have that ability to go into these systems, they're not easy to navigate.
No, God, I do it full-time and I have trouble. Once
Yeah.
every 2 years.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
What do I do
What did I
then?
do?
Yep,
All right.
again, that was just for your
That's
information.
just enough for you,
Yeah.
too. All right, agenda item number 15, the executive director's report.
I just put the calendar of events, just so the board knows what's been going on and all the hard work that the resident service coordinator is doing. I can't say enough about the amount of work she's doing around here and how much she's helped a lot of residents and helped us with a lot of residents that need services and whatnot.
That's cool.
She's doing a phenomenal job.
That's excellent. I have one question. A cold water pipe broke in Omni? What, I mean, whenever it did?
You wouldn't even believe this if I showed it to you. Literally, it's the stainless steel, cold water under the kitchen sink, split right in the middle.
It's not, was PEX running into the stainless steel?
Part of the feed line, right
It was,
from the shut off to the sink.
yeah,
Just old.
no. So apparently the insurance company is thinking of an after manufacturer if we ain't defective.
So is there
Nobody has seen
potential
it.
for more of these to happen?
I mean, it's
Love
the
it.
same type of line we have for like the stainless steel washer connection or something.
Yeah, but it's a lot narrow. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
small. The
yeah,
amount of damage, I mean, the hole's
They're
like
built the
this.
same.
Yeah. And it literally, it wasn't at either end. It was right in the middle. It just popped right through.
Wouldn't know how long it was running for.
3 or 4 hours. Tenant wasn't home. Downstairs resident was slightly challenged. When maintenance did arrive, because we got a call from Central Station, the alarms were going off. The resident was sitting in the unit with the water just pouring down all around.
Thought it was
It was
raining.
coming through the ceiling, it was coming through the lights, it was coming through the fire alarm systems. It only affected 2 units, thank God. And we were very easily relocated 2 residents very quickly that weekend. So,
But just, never, I mean, we count January and February and July.
Summer, right.
on a second floor unit too, though.
Of course, the higher the
These are
better.
original.
I still haven't
You
seen
gotta
them
do
my
it, you
desk.
gotta do it right.
These original ones? No.
No.
So how long ago were they done?
Oh, I don't even know the exact, but it's not
But
that
the
old.
fact that they're gonna go after the manufacturer potentially,
Because they never saw anything like this happen. Anybody that saw it has gone,
but was
wow.
everybody done at that time?
No, I think a lot of the times they're done upon unit turnover.
That's
Yeah.
reassuring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it could have been a fluke, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe there was something under the sink that was rubbing up against it over time, I don't know, but even still, that wouldn't have been the same plastic bottles, I don't see them doing that with
Usually it
stainless
happens
steel.
on the wall somewhere.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
yeah, no, it was
crazy
the same.
stuff happens.
Yeah.
that's what's happening at Washburn Heights on a
Mm.
monthly basis.
And of course, now we're at the mercy of the insurance company. They hired Barika to do the work, but again, we're at their mercy.
We had, the guy in Abington was pretty good with the fire, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What was his name, Greg or Dan?
From
Bob, Barika?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's the insurance, I can't think of it off the top. but
Oh,
he's-
Larry?
He's very responsive
Sedgwick?
and,
Sedgwick? That's the company.
Cedric, it's with Cedric, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a,
Yeah.
it was,
They're good, it's the contractors that are, I mean,
oh, yeah, Rico will come when he has a free hour.
yeah, I mean, they, you
That's
know,
how he's hired.
and well, they had to wait too for the units to completely dry out. I mean, the downstairs unit is nothing but studs right now. There's no floor, no walls, no ceiling.
There's been a lack of activity over there though for a couple of weeks, right?
I
Is that
understand.
insurance or is that Baraka?
That's the insurance company. They hired a contractor, and I put a call in to Larry, the insurance company, and I said, can I get an update on that? And he said, well, let me reach out to them.
Do they pay, does the insurance company pay loss of use, for us not being able to rent that property?
Well, no, probably not. We
I
are
haven't
getting
seen
rent
it.
on one, and the other resident is in another one of our apartments. So Bridgewater Housing housed one of our residents. The other resident is in another unit until that unit's
We
ready.
pay moving costs and all that stuff.
No,
too?
one had rentals insurance, so no, thank God. We help out if we can, but technically, inside the unit, the resident's responsible for their property.
Mhm.
So that's why we advise people when they lease up, get rental insurance. But, yeah. So, I mean, how long did Abington take, a year? Not more?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's 18
That's-
months or so. It doesn't move very
No.
fast.
No?
No, we've found that again, the contractor was good, but the way they hire them, it's fill-in work. It's they have these large
Right.
contracts, and when they have a day or two here, they show up. That's what I saw on that job. You go days with nobody there, or one person there, you know.
Yeah,
And
it's
Marika is very good.
What's that?
It's a big trouble for that now, I don't know where I am.
Rika's very,
I wanna see something happening every day.
Oh, yeah.
it's in like big renovation, I don't know if you're getting. It goes way along.
Any other thoughts or concerns regarding the executive director's report? I would entertain a motion to accept and put on file.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows. Any further discussion regarding the executive director's report? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is unanimous. Any public comments out there today? Barbara?
Thank you. We were just told the doors are being painted, which everyone is very happy about. I don't know if they're being fixed, but they're being painted, which is a big help to some people. The other thing was, I'm sorry I can't see, I wondered if I could speak to John about things that I didn't understand here afterwards, so it's not too hard to go over. It's just myself not understanding something that needs to be explained to me. So if you wouldn't mind, sometime I'd like to speak to you about two things on the things. Is that all right?
That's too done.
It's just,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
it's just clearing information. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And, what is number 14?
It's a property management review that's done by the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities. Overall, we did well on it.
Okay. Including the last item, I think the time you jumped over.
Yep. There was one finding that a board member doesn't have enough training, so.
Yeah, completed the
But it's,
reply.
as far as the running of the authority, everything is going well.
And is this facility under the, who's the boss of this facility? The town, the city, what?
The Board of Commissioners.
And where do you originate from?
We all live in Easton.
So you're the city.
The Town of Easton, we are elected. 4 of us are elected by the town. 1 is appointed by the governor. And then we are regulated by the state.
By the state.
Yes.
Okay, but the elections in
The election is in the town, but we are not funded by the town. And we are not technically regulated by the town other than local issues that may have to do with fire or police or something such as that.
Okay, and my last question is, you're tarring all the sidewalks. Is that in both sides of the park?
Yes,
I call it a park because that's what I did before.
that's fine. Yes, that's the intention right now.
To do both sides,
Yes,
at least circle and us.
correct.
Okay, that's all I have on this. Somebody else should have a comment now. Get some people talking so that we can start to have a more lively development here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other comments? Hearing none. Next meeting date, I'm looking at October 14th.
I won't be here.
You will not be here. Well, that's a
I'm
problem.
gone from the 11th to the 18th. So,
Could
the
do the
7th?
7th. That works for everybody.
Seventh work. Does that give us enough time to,
quick, I mean. So,
Fine with me.
So the next board meeting will be October 7th at 5 o'clock in this location.
Thank you.
With that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Commissioner Christian Sheedy, a second by Commissioner Burrows.
Yeah, don't have to.
All in favor?
Aye.